Hello everyone, this is Afzalur Rahman. In our today's class, we are going to discuss about haloarenes. In our previous classes, we have discussed about haloalkenes, its methods of preparation, its chemical properties. And in our today's class, we will be discussing about haloarenes. Okay. So, what are these haloarenes? As we have discussed in our earlier classes that these haloarenes are the halogen derivatives of aromatic hydrocarbon. This chlorobenzene, okay, brombenzene, iodobenzene. Okay, now these are some of the examples of haloarenes. Okay, so these are some of the examples of haloarenes. Okay, in our today's class, in this topic, we will basically deal with the preparation of or methods of preparation of haloarenes. Okay, now, and after that we will discuss about the chemical and physical properties of haloarenes. Okay, so now we will discuss about the methods of preparation of haloarenes. Okay. So while preparing these haloalkenes, we have seen that these haloalkenes can be conveniently prepared from aliphatic alcohol. From aliphatic alcohol, this aliphatic alcohol on treatment with halogen acid, we can prepare this corresponding haloalkane. Okay. Suppose if we write the reaction here, CH3 bond CH2 bond OH plus suppose HCl. This is one halogen acid. We can get what we will get here. H2 molecule will be removed. Okay. So we will get CH3 CH2Cl, CH3 CH2Cl, and this CH2CH2Cl is a haloalkane. Is a haloalkane. That means this from this alcohol, by treating this alcohol with halogen acid, any halogen acid, we can prepare this haloalkane. Okay. So for the preparation of haloarenes, suppose if we take aromatic alcohol, suppose benzene group OH, okay na, and if we treat this with any halogen acid, suppose HCl, okay na, we may expect that we should get these haloarenes. That is, we will expect to get this chlorobenzene, okay na? But this method or this reaction is not a favorable one. It has been found that experimentally it has been found that these haloarenes, upon treatment with halogen acid, it does not form this haloarene. It does not form this haloarene, okay na? It does not form this product. Now question comes, sir, why? Why with this aliphatic alcohol treatment with halogen acid forms haloalkene, but why this reaction is not a favorable one? Why you cannot prepare these haloarenes from this aromatic alcohol? Okay, now the answer is that here you see in case of aliphatic alcohol, in this aliphatic alcohol there is no resonance. There is no resonance. Okay, now this carbon oxygen bond is a pure single bond. Okay, now, and while treatment with this HCl, this is H plus and Cl minus. Okay, now, so this nucleophilic attack can easily take place. Okay, now, and this carbon oxygen bond breaks, and this chlorine is substituted with this CH2, so it becomes CH2CH2Cl. Okay, now this haloalkanes can be easily prepared. But here in case of aromatic alcohol, if you see here in this above this oxygen we have two lone pair of electrons. Okay, now, and this molecule, this aromatic alcohol molecule is in resonance. Okay, now this OH group is in resonance. Here this benzene group, all these electrons are resonance, and this electron will shift to this bond, carbon oxygen bond. So here you see there is a development of double bond character. There is a development of double bond character. Okay, now. But here in this case, you see in case of aliphatic alcohol, there is no resonance, but this bond is a pure single bond. This bond is a pure single bond. Okay, na? So we can conveniently break this bond. But here coming to this aromatic alcohol, there occurs resonance. This complex system is in resonance. That's why after delocalizing these electrons, there is a development of double bond character in this carbon oxygen bond. So here you see I am showing this mechanism here. You see when this electron shift to this carbon oxygen bond, so there will be development of double bond. So this oxygen will become plus. Okay, now this will become plus O plus H. Okay, so when this electron shift to this bond, the valency of this carbon will increase. Consequently, this bond will shift to this carbon, so it will become minus. Okay, now so this minus negative charge will delocalize over this benzene system. Okay, now this benzene ring. So how this resonance? This is how this resonance takes place. But while this resonance, there is a development of double bond character between this carbon and oxygen bond. Okay, now that means there is a development of there is an increase in bond order. Here previously it was a single bond, but here you see there is a development of double bond character. Means bond order is increasing. Now if the bond order increases, the bond length will decrease. Now if the bond length decreases, then the bond strength will increase. And if the bond strength increases, and it will be a tough job to break this bond, to form the product. That's why this with halogen acid, this aromatic alcohol does not form these haloarenes. Okay na? But while in case of aliphatic alcohol, this carbon oxygen bond is a pure covalent bond, so it can be easily clipped by using this halogen acid, so it can form this haloalkane. But with in presence of haloarenes, in presence of aromatic alcohol, by treating this aromatic alcohol with halogen acid, we cannot prepare this product because of resonance, because of the development of double bond character, because of the strength of this carbon oxygen bond. Okay na? We cannot clip this bond. That's why it does not form any product. It does not form any product. Okay na? So for the preparation of these haloarenes, some other methods are used for its preparation. So now we'll be discussing about this. Okay. Now how these haloarenes are prepared? These haloarenes can be prepared in a number of ways. Okay. Number one is from aromatic alcohol. From aromatic hydrocarbon. Aromatic hydrocarbon means benzene. From aromatic hydrocarbon by direct halogenation, or we can say that by nuclear halogenation, What is halogenation? Halogenation means addition of halogen group. Okay na? So by nuclear halogenation from aromatic hydrocarbon. Now if you take one aromatic hydrocarbon, suppose benzene ring, okay na, benzene, aromatic hydrocarbon, and if you treat this aromatic hydrocarbon with chlorine, with halogen, suppose chlorine, bromine, in presence of anhydrous AlCl3 or FeCl3, ferric chloride or aluminum chloride, we can get corresponding haloarene. Okay, so what we will get? We will get chlorobenzene, benzene group, Cl plus HCl. Okay, so how this reaction takes place? Here you see, here we have one hydrogen, and this Cl2 you can write Cl bond Cl. So HCl molecule will be removed. So this chlorine will be substituted to this carbon. So you will get benzene group Cl plus HCl. Here this LCl3 FeCl, they act as catalyst. Okay, now they Lewis acid, or they are called halogen carrier. They help to substitute this, helps in substituting this chlorine to this benzene ring. Okay now if you take the example of bromine, okay now if you treat this benzene with bromine in presence of suppose FeBr3, so what we will get? We will get bromobenzene, benzene group Br plus HBr. So here we have one hydrogen, here bromine, Br bond Br, so HBr will be removed, so this Br will be substituted. Okay, so here you see, this is chlorobenzene and this is bromobenzene. This chlorobenzene and bromobenzene, they are nothing but haloarene. Okay now, so this is the one of the important method for the preparation of haloarenes. Okay. Now how this reaction takes place? Okay now what is the mechanism of this reaction? Okay now if you see the mechanism, suppose we are considering this reaction, benzene plus Cl2 in presence of anhydrous LCl3 it gives benzene group Cl. Okay now, so this reaction takes place in a number of steps. Okay now, first of all, so this is the reaction. Now what will be the mechanism? The mechanism of this reaction is, first of all, step 1 is generation of electrophile. Okay na, electrophile means electron lover. Okay na, means the any radical which is any species having deficiency of electron. Okay na, so suppose now step 1 is generation of electrophile. Now you take this Cl2 chlorine molecule. This Cl2 you can write Cl bond Cl in presence of anhydrous LCl3. Okay na, in this LCl3 you have some backend orbital. Okay na, so when this Cl2 and LCl3 they react, so there will be generation of electrophile, means this Cl will attach with this LCl3, so it will form AlCl4 minus, and this chlorine will become Cl plus. Okay na, and this Cl plus is electrophile. Okay. Now here you see next step 2 is formation of carbocation. of carbocation means formation of C plus. Okay na. Now you take this benzene molecule. Here we have this benzene molecule. Okay na. And here we have this Cl plus. Cl plus. This Cl plus is an electrophile. It requires electron. And this benzene ring, it contains some pi electrons. So this benzene molecule, this will pick up this chlorine. It will pick up this chlorine to form one carbocationic complex molecule. Okay, so here you get this. Here we have one hydrogen, and this carbon, this chlorine will be picked up by this carbon. So here we have chlorine, and after the delocalization of this electron, okay na, after the delocalization of this electron, this carbon will become electron deficient. So we have double bond here, we have double bond here. Okay, so this is carbocation. This is carbocation. This is step number 2. Now step 3. Step 3 is abstraction of proton, abstraction of H plus to form the product, to form the product. Okay, now here you take this one, suppose benzene group, okay na. Here you have one positive charge, here you have hydrogen, here you have Cl. Okay na. Now here you see this LCl4 minus. Okay na. This LCl4 minus, it will LCl4 minus, it will abstract or it will pick up this hydrogen. Okay na. So here you see it will take this hydrogen, and we know this hydrogen, when this hydrogen removes, it does not take this bond with it. Okay na. So what we will get here, you see, after the when this LCl4 minus molecule takes up this hydrogen, so it will form HCl. It will form one Cl and one H. It will form HCl, and here will be left with LCl3. Okay na. And this bond will shift to this bond. Okay na. Previously we have here double bond. So what we will get? We will get benzene group. Here we have generation of double bond here. Here double bond. Okay, and here we have Cl. So this is benzene group Cl. This is a mechanism how this chlorobenzene is formed. Chlorobenzene is formed. The step 1 is generation of electrophile. This is how this electrophile is formed. Step 2 is formation of carbocation. Here this carbocationic complex is formed. And this, after the formation of the carbocationic complex, this LCl4 minus, okay na, this is, it will act as a base, okay na. So it will pick up this hydrogen and it will form HCl plus AlCl3, and this bond will satisfy this deficiency of carbon, so it will form chlorobenzene. So this is the mechanism of this reaction. Now you see, now if excess of halogen is used, okay na, so you will get a mixture of product. Okay na. So suppose I am writing the previous reaction once again. Suppose this one, benzene group plus Cl2 in presence of anhydrous AlCl3, it will form chlorobenzene. Benzene group Cl plus HCl. Okay. Now if you use excess of chlorine, if you take this one, chlorobenzene, this chlorobenzene you can write it like that. Okay na. This Cl you can consider any position. Suppose this is chlorobenzene. Now if you treat this chlorobenzene with excess of chlorine, in presence of anhydrous AlCl3, then you will get a mixture of product. Means another atom of Cl will be substituted to this chlorobenzene. Okay, so you will get benzene group Cl, and here another chlorine will be substituted, plus you will get benzene group Cl bond Cl. So you will get orthodichlorobenzene and paradichlorobenzene. Orthodichlorobenzene or paradichlorobenzene, or 1,2-dichlorobenzene and 1,4-dichlorobenzene. So this is ortho product, orthodichlorobenzene. and this is para dichlorobenzene. Para dichlorobenzene. Okay, so you will get a mixture of product. Now out of these two product, this para product, this will be the major product. This is the major product and this is minor product. Okay, now question comes, why this is major product? Here you see, in this case, in case of orthodichlorobenzene, there is electronic repulsion. In this chlorine, we have some electrons above this chlorine. Okay, there will be some electronic repulsion. Okay, na? But in case of para dichlorobenzene, these groups are far apart. Okay, na? They are in the opposite direction. There is less electronic repulsion. Okay, na? And this molecule is a stable one. Okay, that's why this is major product and this one is minor product. Now question comes, why these chlorine atoms are substituted only this ortho position and para position? Ortho position and para position. Here you see one chlorine is substituted to the ortho position. Now here remember, you see this is called ortho position, this is meta and this is para. Similarly in the left side also, this is ortho, this is meta and this is para. Now if you see the product, you can observe that here you see the product, this substitution of this chlorine are in ortho and para position also. In ortho and para position only. Okay, na? There is no substitution in the meta position. There is no substitution in the meta position. Now question comes, why this substitution takes place only at the ortho and para position? Ortho and para position. Okay, na? Now if you see the mechanism of this reaction, here you see this chlorobenzene. If you see the mechanism, you will see that the maximum charge density is over this ortho and para position. Ortho and para position. So this is chlorobenzene molecule, and all this system is in resonance, means these electrons are delocalizing over this benzene ring. So this electron will shift to this bond, so the valency of this carbon will increase, so it will shift this pi bonds to this carbon. So what will be the structure? You see, you will get, there will be development of double bond. So double bond here, 1 2 3 4, and it will be plus, and when this electron jump to this carbon chlorine bond, there is a development of double bond, and when there is a development of double bond, the valency of this carbon will increase, so this pi bond will shift to this carbon, so it will become minus. Here will be a double bond. Now this is a negative charged carbon ion. Okay, it is not stable one, so it will shift this bond, the valency of this carbon will increase, so this pi bond will shift to this carbon. So what we will get? We will get benzene molecule. Here we have double bond Cl plus. We have double bond here negative charge, here double bond. Again this will shift to this bond and this jump to this carbon. So what will form? Here you have double bond, negative charge, double bond Cl plus, Again this bond will electron will shift to this bond. As a result, this electron will jump to this chlorine. So you will get, here you have double bond. There is a generation of double bond here. So here will be a single bond chlorine. Okay, na? So this one. So this is how this resonance takes place. Now if you see the resonance structure, you can see that the maximum charge density is over ortho and para position. Here you see this is negative charge at the ortho position, this is negative charge at the para position, this negative charge is again over ortho position. Okay, na? So the maximum charge density is over ortho and para position. That's why this electrophile, this is Cl plus, is substituted to the ortho and para position. So as a result, it forms two products. One is ortho product, another one is para product. One is major, another one is minor. Okay. So this is the mechanism, or this is the explanation of why this substitution only takes place at ortho and para position. Because these chlorine molecules, these chlorine atoms are ortho para directing. These chlorine atoms are ortho and para directing, because they substitute at the ortho and para. Because the maximum charge density is over ortho and para position. If you see the resonance structure of this chlorobenzene. Now instead of this chlorobenzene, if toluene molecule is used, okay, now if toluene, benzene group CH3, okay, now this is toluene, molecule, and this toluene molecule on treatment with this chlorine in presence of anhydrous AlCl3, then what will be the product? Here also you will get a mixture of product. Okay, now so here you will get benzene group CH3 Here you have Cl plus benzene group CH3, and here you have Cl. Okay na? You get orthochlorotoluene, orthochlorotoluene and parachlorotoluene. Orthochlorotoluene and parachlorotoluene. So this will be the major one, major product, and this is minor product. There is less electronic repulsion in this para product. Okay, so we'll get this type of product. Okay, now question comes, why this ortho and para product here? Here also you see this CH3 molecule, na, this CH3 molecules are alkyl molecules, and we know these alkyl molecules are electron donating group. So this will donate these electrons over this benzene ring. So this benzene group, we can write this with this bond by denoting this bond. Okay, na? So this alkyl molecules, they are electron donating group, so they will donate this electron over this benzene ring. Okay, over this benzene ring. So the charge density, this at the ortho and para position, there is a development of charge. Okay, na? Negative charge. That's why this substitution takes place at ortho and para position. Ortho and para position. So we'll get two products. Okay, na? A mixture of product. So this is a direct halogenation. By direct halogenation, we can prepare this haloarine. Okay. Now number B is by side chain halogenation. By side chain halogenation. Okay, na? So here you see number B by side chain halogenation. Side chain halogenation. Okay, na? So here suppose if we take benzene toluene molecule, benzene group CH3, benzene group CH3 toluene. Okay, na? And if you treat this toluene with chlorine in presence of sunlight, okay na, or in presence of heat 383 Kelvin, okay na, temperature condition. So what you will get? You will get side chain substituted product. You will get side chain substituted product. Na. Here if we use anhydrous AlCl3, anhydrous AlCl3, you will get two products. This chlorine will be substituted to this ortho position and para position. But if the reaction condition is different, if you use light, okay na, in presence of light, if this reaction is performed, then a side chain halogenation takes place. Okay na, there is no nuclear halogenation. This nuclear halogenation will take place only in presence of anhydrous AlCl3 or FeCl3 or in presence of Lewis acid. But if you use this condition, then side chain halogenation takes place. Means this halogen group will be substituted to the side chain of this benzene group that is in this CH3. So what you will get? You will get here this CH3 molecule, you can write CH2 bond H, no problem na. So this Cl2 you can write Cl bond Cl. So one HCl molecule will be removed. So this Cl will be substituted to this CH2. So it will form benzene group CH2 Cl plus HCl. So under this condition, you will get side chain substituted product. Okay na. So what is the name? The name of this molecule is benzyl chloride. Benzyl chloride. Okay na. Now if this reaction is performed for a longer time, okay na, so this chlorine molecule, these hydrogen atoms are substituted by some other chlorine atoms. Okay na. So if we continue this reaction, benzene group bond CH2Cl, there is a benzyl chloride, plus Cl2 H or 383 Kelvin. Okay na, photon. Okay na. So what we will get? Here you see, here this CH2 you can write CH bond H, and this Cl2 you can write Cl bond Cl. So HCl molecule will be removed. So another Cl will be substituted with the CH. So it will become CHCl2. So benzene group CHCl2. What is the name? This is benzyl chloride. This is benzodichloride. This is benzodichloride. Okay na. Again, if we treat this with chlorine, okay na. So what we will get? This hydrogen is also substituted by this chlorine. Okay na. So we will get benzene group. This CH we can write C bond H, and Cl2 Cl bond Cl. So HCl. So what we will get? Benzene group CCl3. Benzene group CCl3 plus HCl. Okay. So its name is benzotrichloride. Benzotrichloride. Okay na. So this is side chain halogenation. Side chain halogenation. Okay na. So that means the side chain halogenation of this toluene with chlorine, okay na, or halogen in presence of photon or in presence of heat, you will get side chain substituted product. There is toluene on treatment with this chlorine, it forms benzyl chloride, and this benzyl chloride on further chlorination it forms benzyl dichloride, benzo dichloride, and this benzo dichloride further chlorination forms benzo trichloride. Benzo trichloride. Okay. Now, so this is the product. Now, if this side chain is longer than this methyl group, here previously it is methyl group now. Now, if this side chain is longer than this methyl group, okay na? So what will be the product? Now we are going to discuss it. Now suppose the reactant is benzene group, not CH3. Suppose it is CH2CH3. This is longer than this methyl group. Here we have ethyl group. Here we have ethyl group. Okay. So this upon chlorination in presence of photon. Okay na? So what will be the product? Here you see, here benzylic halogenation takes place. Okay na? Here some of you can write this product as here you can write this CH2H. Okay na? HCl2. Okay na? So many of you will write this one. This is benzene group CH2 bond Cl. Okay na? But this will not form the product. Okay na? This product will not be a favorable one, because here this benzylic halogenation takes place. Benzylic halogenation. So here you have CH2CH3. This upon chlorination, benzylic halogenation takes place. Now what is benzylic halogenation? This group is called benzylic carbon. Benzylic carbon, and this carbon is very much reactive compared to this CH3 molecule. Because this is directly attached to this benzene group. This is directly attached to this benzene group, and the hydrogens attached to this carbon, this is more acidic. Okay na? Or these hydrogens are more reactive. These hydrogens are more reactive. So this hydrogen will react faster with this chlorine atom. Okay na? Rather than this one. Okay na? So you will get benzylic product, benzylic substitution. So what we can write? This CH2 we can write CH bond H, and Cl2 means Cl bond Cl. So HCl will be removed. So we will get benzene group. Benzene group, here you have CH, okay na, and this Cl will be substituted. So this Cl you can write here Cl, and here you have CH3. Here you have CH3, and this is called benzylic halogenation. Benzylic halogenation means this halogen group is substituted to this benzylic carbon. Okay. Now if we perform this reaction once again, if we treat this with chlorine, okay na, so what we will get? Another chlorine molecule or chlorine atom will be substituted to this carbon. Okay na. So here we will get benzene group C. Okay na. So this hydrogen and one chlorine. So HCl molecule will be removed and another chlorine will be substituted. So you will get benzene group C, Cl2 bond CH3. So you will get this type of product. Okay na. So if the side chain is longer than this methyl group, okay na, then benzylic halogenation takes place upon this group on treatment with this chlorine. Benzylic halogenation will take place to form the product. Okay. Why this benzylic halogenation? Because these benzylic hydrogens are more reactive. Okay. That's why it forms this benzylic substitution product. Now this side chain halogenation can also be side chain chlorination or side chain bromination can be used or can be done by using some other reagents. Suppose if you use this benzene group CH3 toluene molecule, okay na, and if you treat this toluene molecule with sulfuryl chloride SO2Cl2, okay na, in presence of photon and benzoyl peroxide, okay na, then side chain halogenation will take place to form the product. Okay. So here what you will get? You will get benzene group CH3, benzene group CH2Cl plus SO2 plus HCl. Okay na, here you will get this type of product. Okay na. So this is sulfuryl chloride. This is sulfuryl. This is not SOCl2. This is SO2Cl2. SO2Cl2 means sulfuryl chloride. Okay na. So this toluene upon treatment with this sulfuryl chloride, it forms side chain substituted product. Okay na. This is benzylic chloride. Okay na. Now, this side chain bromination can also take place with the help of N-bromosuccinamide. N-bromosuccinamide. Suppose we have one reactant, suppose benzene group CH2 CH3. This is ethyl benzene plus treatment with NBS. NBS means N-bromosuccinamide. CH2 CO bond CH2 bond CO bond NBr. This is NBS. NBS means N-bromosuccinamide. N-bromosuccinamide. Okay na. So it will form benzylic brominated product. Okay na. So H nu, here we have benzoyl peroxide. So you will get benzene group CH. Here this bromine will be substituted with this carbon. So here we have bromine and one hydrogen. This hydrogen will be attached with this. Okay na, this NBS. So it will form benzene group CH Br bond CH3 plus this one CH2 bond CO bond CH2 bond CO. Here we have N. Okay na, and this hydrogen. Okay na, this hydrogen will be substituted with this hydrogen. Okay, so it will form succinamide. So this is benzylic bromination. Okay, so with the help of this reagent also, sulfuric chloride and NBS, we can get this side chain substituted products also. Okay, now we are going to prepare for the another methods of preparation of these haloarenes. Okay, number two is from benzene diazonium chloride. Number two from benzene diazonium chloride Okay na, and this reaction is called Sandmeyer reaction. By following this Sandmeyer reaction, we can prepare this haloarenes. Okay na. So in this Sandmeyer reaction, this benzene diazonium chloride is treated with cuprous chloride in presence of HCl or cuprous bromide in presence of HBr to produce this corresponding chlorobenzene or bromobenzene. Okay na. So I am writing this reaction here. You see, this is benzene diazonium chloride, benzene group N triple bond N Cl. This is N plus Cl minus. So this is benzene diazonium chloride on treatment with CuCl, cuprous chloride, which is dissolved in HCl. So it will form corresponding chlorobenzene. So what will happen here? Here you see H plus Cl minus. So what will happen? So it will form chlorobenzene. So here one HCl will be removed. This HCl will be removed. Okay na. There is a release of nitrogen N2. So what we are left with, this Cl minus will attack this carbon. Okay. So it will form benzene group Cl plus N2 plus HCl. Okay na. So this is chlorobenzene. Okay. Similarly, if we treat this one benzene diazonium chloride N triple bond N Cl N plus Cl minus in presence of cuprous bromide which is dissolved in HBr, H plus Br minus. So what will be the product? You will get bromobenzene. So how you see here, this HCl will be removed. Okay, this N2 molecule will be removed, and this Br minus, this will attack this carbon. So it will form bromobenzene. Benzene group Br plus N2 plus HBr. So this is how this is bromobenzene. This is how these products are formed. Okay, so this, the name of this molecule is benzene diazonium chloride. Benzene diazonium chloride. So what is Sandmeyer reaction? In this Sandmeyer reaction, when this benzene diazonium chloride is treated with CuCl dissolved in HCl or CuBr dissolved in HBr, it forms corresponding chlorobenzene or bromobenzene, and this reaction is called Sandmeyer reaction. This reaction is called Sandmeyer reaction. Okay, so this is how this chlorobenzene and bromobenzene can be prepared. Now for the preparation of this iodobenzene, okay na, so these iodobenzenes are prepared by following some other method, okay na. So we are going to prepare this iodobenzene. Next reaction, so here you see these iodobenzenes can be prepared by treating this benzene diazonium chloride with potassium iodide. This is Ki solution. So here you have benzene diazonium chloride, benzene group N, triple bond N, Cl, N plus Cl minus. So this upon simply treating this benzene diazonium chloride with potassium iodide, okay na, so you will get corresponding iodobenzene. So what will it will form? It will form here this KCl molecule will be removed, N2 molecule, and this is I minus, okay, this is K plus I minus, so this I minus will attack this carbon, so it will form iodobenzene. So here we have iodobenzene plus N2 plus KCl, okay now. So this is how these iodobenzenes can be prepared. So here prepare this chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, then iodobenzene, and now we are left with fluorobenzene, okay now. So now we are going to prepare this fluorobenzene. How these fluorobenzenes can be prepared? This fluorobenzene can be prepared by treating this benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate, N triple bond N, BF4 minus, okay, this is N plus BF4 minus, this is benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate, and this benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate upon strong heating, it forms fluorobenzene, okay. So now how, here you see how this benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate can be prepared, okay na. So this benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate can be prepared by treating this aniline, aniline means benzene group NH2, okay na, with NaNO2 sodium nitrate in presence of HbF4, okay na, tetrafluoroborate, okay na. We will get benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate, benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate. This upon heating gives fluorobenzene. So what you will get here, you see this N2 molecule, nitrogen molecule will be removed, okay na, and from this BF4 molecule, BF3 boron trifluoride molecule will be removed, and here we will be left with one F minus, and this F minus will attack this benzene group. So here it will form benzene group F, it is fluorobenzene plus N2, and what we are left with after removal of this F minus, we are left with BF3. So BF3 boron trifluoride, okay na. So this is fluorobenzene, and this reaction is called Balch-Scheinman reaction, okay na. This reaction is called Balch-Scheinman reaction, okay na. So in this reaction, when this benzene tetrafluoroborate is heated, okay na, you will get fluorobenzene, So this is the methods of preparation of fluorobenzene, okay na. Now here you see here how this benzene diazonium chloride can be prepared, okay na. So we are preparing this chlorobenzene, fluorobenzene, iodobenzene from this benzene diazonium chloride, okay na. Now how this benzene diazonium chlorides can be prepared, okay na. So now we discuss about the methods, we will be discussing about the preparation of this benzene diazonium chloride. So this benzene diazonium chloride can be prepared from this aniline, okay. This aniline molecule benzene group NH2, this upon treatment with NaNO2 in presence of HCl, NaNO2 sodium nitrate in presence of HCl, so it will form benzene group N triple bond N Cl, N plus Cl minus, and this benzene diazonium chloride on treatment to CuCl in presence of HCl, it will form chlorobenzene. CuBr in presence of HBr, it forms bromobenzene. This on treatment with Ki, it forms iodobenzene. Okay na, and this molecule after modification you will get sodium benzene diazonium tetrafluoroborate. Upon heating gives fluorobenzene. Okay na. So how this molecule is prepared? This molecule benzene diazonium chloride can be prepared from aniline. Aniline on treatment with NaNO2 and HCl, it will form benzene diazonium chloride. Okay na. Now what is the mechanism? Here you see this NaNO2 and HCl, NaNO2 plus HCl. So what you will get? You will get HNO2. You will get HNO2. Okay, so HNO2 we can write HONO, means HNO2, and what we are left with? NaCl plus NaCl plus NaCl. Okay na. Now you take this aniline. Here we have benzene group aniline, benzene group NH2, and this one treatment to the HONO. HONO plus HONO means HNO2 in presence of HCl. In presence of HCl you get benzene diazonium chloride. So what will happen here? Here you see this H2 and O. So H2 molecule will be removed. Here one H and another OH. So H2 another H2 molecule will be removed. So what we are left with? We are left with nitrogen and chlorine. Okay na. So you will get benzene group and triple bond and Cl. We know this nitrogen they forms triple bond. Okay na. So this is N plus Cl minus. N plus Cl minus. So this is benzene diazonium chloride, and this is the method of preparation of this benzene diazonium chloride. Okay. Now we are proceeding towards another reaction. This is Getterman reaction. We are proceeding towards another reaction. The reaction is called Getterman reaction. Okay. Next, number 3 is by Getterman reaction. Okay. Number 3 by Getterman reaction. Getterman reaction. Okay. Now this Getterman reaction is also called this reaction is the modification of Sennmeyer reaction. Modification of Sennmeyer reaction. Okay. Now, so here you see in this reaction, when this benzene diazonium chloride, benzene group and triple bond and Cl, benzene diazonium chloride is treated with copper powder. Treated with copper powder, not with CuCl in presence of HCl. If it is CuCl in presence of HCl, then it will be Sennmeyer reaction. But this Getterman reaction is the modification of Sennmeyer reaction. Means in this reaction, when this benzene diazonium chloride is treated with copper powder in presence of HCl, it will form chlorobenzene. It will form chlorobenzene plus N2. Okay. And if you treat this with copper powder in presence of HBr, it will form bromobenzene. It will form bromobenzene. So here we have bromobenzene plus N2. And this is called Getterman reaction. And this is simply the modification of Sennmeyer reaction. In case of Sennmeyer reaction, you treated this benzene diazonium chloride with CuCl, Q++ in presence of HCl. But here only with copper powder in presence of HCl, copper powder in presence of HBr. In presence of HCl, you will get chlorobenzene, HBr, you will get bromobenzene. Okay. So we are left with only one reaction. This last reaction is Hunsdiecker reaction. Okay. Now, so number 4, last methods of preparation of this haloarine. Number 4, okay na, from silver salt of aromatic acid, okay na, and this reaction is called Hunsdiecker reaction. CKER, Hunsdiecker reaction. Okay na. By following this reaction, we have did this reaction in our previous class. Okay na, methods of preparation of haloalkanes, we have already discussed this reaction. So from silver salt of aromatic acid, suppose we have taken this silver salt of benzoic acid. Okay na, this one treatment with bromine. Okay na, and in presence of carbon tetrachloride CCl4 under reflux condition, we will get bromobenzene. So how you see this Br2, we can write Br bond Br. Okay, so from here this CO2 molecule will be removed. From here AgBr removed. So what we are left with? We are left with this benzene group and Br. So we will get benzene group Br. Okay, benzene group Br plus CO2 plus AgBr, silver bromide. Okay, and this reaction is called Hunsdiecker reaction. Okay, so this is the different methods of preparation of haloarenes. Okay, now so what we have covered so far now we have discussed various methods of preparation of haloarenes. First of all, we have seen that from this aliphatic alcohol we can prepare this haloalkene conveniently, because in this aliphatic alcohol this carbon oxygen bond is a single bond, so it can be clipped easily in presence of this HCl. Okay, na nucleophilic reaction can easily take place. But in presence of aromatic alcohol with HCl or HBr or with any halogen acid, we cannot prepare this haloarenes, because in this aromatic alcohol there is resonance, means there is a development of double bond character. Okay, na bond order increases, so bond length decreases, bond strength increases. Okay, na so we cannot clip this bond. Okay, na so we cannot prepare this haloarenes from this aromatic alcohol. So we use some other methods for the preparation of haloarenes. So first of all, we have seen that from aromatic alcohol by direct halogenation. That is number one, by nuclear halogenation. So in this reaction, when this aromatic nucleus, this benzene is treated with chlorine in presence of anhydrous LCl3 or FeCl3, means in presence of Lewis acid, we can get chlorobenzene, bromobenzene. Okay, now we can get different types of haloarene. Now, if this chlorobenzene is again treated with some excess of chlorine, you will get ortho and para substituted product. Okay, now so you will get orthodichlorobenzene and paradichlorobenzene, and this paradichlorobenzene will be the major product. Okay, now why this chlorine is substituted at the ortho and para position, we have already discussed. We have seen that in the mechanism of this chlorobenzene, we have seen that the maximum charge density is over this ortho and para position. That's why substitution takes place at the ortho and para position. Now, if you take this toluene in presence of this instead of this chlorobenzene, if you take toluene, this is benzene group CH3, and if you treat with Cl2, chlorine or bromine, you will get orthochlorotoluene or parachlorotoluene. This parachlorotoluene will be the major product. Okay, now similarly here, this CH3 group is electron donating group, so it will increase the electron density over ortho and para position. Okay, and after that we have discussed that by side chain halogenation, okay, now means when this toluene is treated with chlorine in presence of light, okay, now or in presence of high temperature condition, then side chain substitution takes place to form the product. Okay, now this toluene plus Cl2 in presence of photon, you will get benzene group CH2Cl, benzyl chloride, and this benzyl chloride again in treatment with chlorine, it will form benzodichloride and benzotrichloride. Okay, now and after that we have seen that benzylic halogenation, if this side chain is longer than this methyl group, okay, now we will get benzylic product, because this benzylic carbon is more reactive, benzylic hydrogens are more reactive, that's why this benzylic substitution takes place. Okay, and we have also seen that this side chain substituted product can be obtained by treating this methyl benzene or this toluene or ethyl benzene with sulfuryl chloride or NBS, N-bromosuccinamide. We can get different types of product. And after that we have seen that by Sandmeyer reaction, means this benzene diazonium chloride on treatment with Cl in presence of HCl or CuBr in presence of HBr, you can produce this chlorobenzene and bromobenzene. After that we have discussed about this Getterman reaction. This Getterman reaction is the modification of Sandmeyer reaction. In this, when this benzene diazonium chloride is treated with copper powder in presence of HCl, we get chlorobenzene. Copper powder in presence of HBr, it will give bromobenzene. Okay, na? And lastly we have discussed about this Hans-Dicker reaction. In this reaction, when aromatic silver salt of aromatic acid is treated with bromine under in presence of CCl for under reflux condition, you will get bromobenzene. Okay, na? So these are some of the methods of preparation of haloarenes. Okay, na? So for today's class, up to this, in our next class we will be discussing about the chemical properties of haloarenes, and then we will